Like the pine trees lining the winding road.
Okay.
I've got a name. I've got a name. Like the singing bird and the croaking toad.
Okay.
I've got a name. I've got a name.
All right, now. Shout out to everybody. Thank you for coming back to the channel. So I got a name by Jim Croce. Hopefully I pronounced that right. It's been a while since I had a reaction to him on the channel, maybe one other reaction last year. I'm starting to kind of go back and scurry up some old reactions and bring them back, or some artists that I react to before, and circling the block a little bit. So, but I could be wrong. I might be thinking about somebody else too. But yeah, shout out to the subscriber who requested this one. Appreciate you. And this is what we do on this channel. And with that being said, let's continue on.
Like the singing bird and the croaking toad. I've got a name. I've got a name. And I carry it with me like my daddy did. But I'm living the dream that he kept here. Moving me down the highway, rolling me down the highway, moving ahead so life won't pass me by. Like a north wind whistling down the sky. I've got a song, I've got a song. Like the whippoorwill and the babies cry. I've got a song, I've got a song. And I carry it with me and I sing it loud. If it gets me nowhere, I go there proud. Moving me down the highway, rolling me down the highway, moving ahead so life won't pass me by.
Now, I don't know, for some reason it got me thinking about the Beatles reaction. Not the Beatles, but the dang, what's their name? Too much, the Bee Gees, yeah. I was thinking about the Bee Gees when they were singing all on key like that. But what I feel about the song, I think this is a good tune, man. I think it got a hint of like that acoustic energy to it, to where it's like it's one of them songs that you could catch yourself driving to down the street or something like that. I always like to kind of illustrate music as something that we would do every day. You know what I mean? And right at the end of the video, we're going to jump back and check out some of the lyrics. So please stay tuned for that one. I think this is one of them ones where I might have to do a little lyric dive. But I like what I hear so far. I like the way they sound live. Their voices are clear. Words are enunciated, coming out correctly. I wonder how sometimes how can the live performances sound better than the studio? You know what I mean? You know, you got all this stuff with pitch correction, at least in this day and age. But I wonder if they had like a version of that back then. I don't know. So let's go.
Highway, moving ahead so life won't pass me by. Share it if you want me to. If you're going my way,
well, them boys on key,
I'll go with you.
Hey,
Bend me down the highway, rolling me down the highway, moving ahead so life won't pass me by. moving me down the highway, rolling me down the highway, moving ahead so life won't pass me by.
I like that. I actually liked it. I like the whole performance, man. I like the ambience in the background. I like the vocals. I even like the message of the song, but I want to dive into a little bit of the lyrics. I was hearing some metaphors in there a little bit. He said, like the pine trees lining the winding road, I got a name, I got a name. Like the singing bird and the croaking toad, I got a name, I got a name. And I carry it with me like my daddy did. But I'm living the dream like he that he kept hid, moving me down the highway, rolling me down the highway, moving ahead so life won't pass me by. Like the north wind whistling down the sky, I've got a song, I've got a song. I like that first pocket of bars right there. Especially the line they say, I carry it with me like my daddy did. That makes that personal. Then he said, but I'm living the dream that he kept hid. I wish he would have gave a little bit more details of that. Did he? He said, like the whippoorwill and the baby's cry. I've got a song, I got a song. And I carry it with me and I sing it loud. If it gets me nowhere, I go there proud. Dang, that's crazy. So it's so the song that he carries with him and then the song that he sings loud, if this song doesn't get me nowhere, I go there proud. So he's no matter where he is, as far as like I guess this would be kind of like a metaphor for something else. He's proud of himself just even going on that journey. Say, moving me down the highway, rolling me down the highway, moving ahead so life won't pass me by. And I'm gonna go there free like the fool I am, and I'll always be. I got a dream, I've got a dream. They can change their minds, but they can't change me. I've got a dream, I got a dream. Well, no, well, I know I can share it if you want me to. If you're going my way, I'll go with you. So that the hook is really the centerpiece of the track, man. Moving ahead so life won't pass me by. So I wonder, like, in that situation, like, is there any time for reflection before you move on? Because sometimes, some people just move on haphazardly without looking back a little bit. But I believe I understand what he's saying. I'm not gonna let anybody slow me down on the path to my dreams. And plus, if I don't go anywhere, I'm actually gonna be fine with the fact that I even just took the journey as well, like I said. So I like this song, man. Post your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys want to see more Jim on the channel, y'all know what to do, man. Hit the buy me a coffee donation request, 3 coffee minimum for that. Support the channel on Patreon. And I appreciate you guys, man, for hitting the like button, hitting the subscribe button on the way to 100K. All right, let's get it.